welcome back to the channel, and today we are talking about what you need to prep for the keto way of eating. I've had so many people asking, what are the essentials? What are the basic things that I need to get started? What should be in my kitchen? What should I know? All of those things. So today's video might seem very beginner, but that's because that's what it is. It's for those of you guys that are starting fresh, or maybe you're coming back to it after a while and you're kind of like, oh, what were those go-to things that I needed again? I can't really remember. So we are going to talk about that today. So if you would like to see more of that, just keep watching. The first thing that I think you need when you're starting the keto way of eating or the keto lifestyle, whether you are strict keto or lazy keto, and if you don't know what any of those things mean, don't even worry about that right now. But the very first thing you need to understand is how your macros work, your fat, protein, and net carb ratio. So the best thing that I recommend is getting an app to track your food and to track your macros. So grab your phone, download the Carb Manager app. It is free, and if you don't know how to set it up, that's totally okay. I've made a video already about that, and it's been really helpful for a lot of people. So I'll put the link down below in the description box so that you can see all the info on how to set it up. But the Carb Manager app is wonderful. It lets you type in your food. You can put in recipes that you've made yourself if you know exactly what's in it, or you can even search for specific brands, similar to MyFitnessPal, but I like the way that Carb Manager actually tracks your macros for you, and you can set up your macros. You can set up your goal as to how much you want to lose, if you want to lose weight on this way of eating, all of that kind of stuff. So it's great. This will help you because the more you insert and track your food, the more you plan out your food, the more you will just naturally learn certain items that you should be eating more of and eating less of. I actually, when I started, would plan my food out the day before. So for example, on a Monday night, I would plan out all my food for Tuesday. I would go into my app and I would go to breakfast and I would say, bulletproof coffee or coffee with keto cream. And then I would move on to lunch and I would put in what I was gonna have for lunch. Sometimes it changed, obviously, because schedules change, right? But I would put those things in, I would plan out my dinner, and I would already be able to go and see what my macro circle chart, my pie chart, looked like for the day. So I could see, oh, my protein's too high. And then I knew, like, hey, maybe instead of that whole piece of steak, I'm only gonna eat 3/4 of it because I really don't need all of that. And I was able to learn what my body needed for my macros. So definitely grab an app. Whatever app you use that you're comfortable with is fine. I do recommend the Carb Manager app though, because it's been really, really easy for me. I've saved all my food in here and it's been great. The next thing that you're gonna need as you start the ketogenic way of eating, again, whether you're lazy keto or strict keto, and that just means like how committed you are to this. Are you going super, super low carb, no carb, or moderate? What are you doing? You're going to need electrolyte tablets and definitely a multivitamin. As you're transitioning to the ketogenic way of eating, sometimes you can actually stop eating a lot of the vitamin, nutrient, food that you need. So as you're learning how to incorporate your vegetables, how to incorporate all those vitamins and things that you need, definitely be taking a good multivitamin. Whichever one works for you is fine, but you do need electrolyte tablets. Your electrolytes help keep your body hydrated. And sometimes as you're transitioning, not even sometimes, all the time, it's very, very easy to get dehydrated. So electrolyte tablets will help you with that. And trust me, you don't want the headaches, you don't want to go through it. So it's really great to just go on Amazon. I'll put a link down below and you can get them for super cheap. I think you can get those for like $7 for 100 of them. So it's super affordable off Amazon. If you want to go locally into one of your local stores, I'm sure you can find them there. But grab yourself some electrolytes. You will be so thankful that you did. Okay, so what else do you need? You need to up your fats, and that can be so hard for so many of us that have learned to do low-fat dieting and low-fat ways of eating. We've grown up being told that fats are bad for us, but in reality now, as we're learning and researching the keto way of eating, which I'm sure you guys have been doing, you know that they're not bad. So we need to eat the right fats. So I would say stock up on those things. Before you even get started, you know that you're gonna be cutting out all the sugar, you're gonna be cutting out all the carbs, so what do you need to replace it with? I seriously went to my local Costco and bought this giant thing of coconut oil. It is huge, and let me tell you, it's 2.5 pounds. This is 2.5 pounds of coconut oil. But I've already actually gone through these before, so this is not my first one. I stock up on oils. We have coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, MCT oils. You're going to want to stock up on these things. Kerrygold butter I have as well, because as you're cooking and as you're supplementing and changing the way that you're eating, these will up your fats. They will help you. You can use this to saute your vegetables. You can use it when you're cooking your ground beef. You can use it in your coffee and make a bulletproof coffee. It is amazing. So there are so many things you're going to use oils for. So definitely stock up on those things because you're going to need them. Another tool that you can have on hand that is extremely beneficial when you're transitioning from your carby way of eating to your more keto-friendly way of eating are exogenous ketones. Personally, I used them when I was starting my transition, and I continue to use them because I saw lots of benefits. But even for just your transition, it is so helpful because as we're going through our transition, we're getting rid of all of our carbs and our sugars, we're creating more natural ketones by eating all of our healthy fats, our mind is wanting to get focused, and our brain and our body are starting to really rev up on all engines. But before that happens, you might get the keto flu. Listen, I have seen so many of my friends have all different varying areas of the keto flu. Some people just get headaches, some people get dehydrated, some people have like irritable bowel syndrome, some people get nauseous. Everyone is different. I was able to battle keto flu and get through it by use of my exogenous ketones. They helped get rid of my headaches, they helped keep me hydrated, they gave me mental focus and energy, I didn't get nauseous, it was wonderful. And they supplied my body with the ketones that I was needing and I was craving, and my body just absolutely loves it, which is why I just kept using them. So it puts you into ketosis within 60 minutes, which helps you because as you're transitioning, you're gonna be fighting getting those carbs out, right? So if you wanna jump into ketosis, this is pure gold. If you guys are interested in checking these out, there is a link down below in the description box. It's an affiliate link, so I do thank you for supporting the channel that way, but these, love. One of the last things I would say for you to have on hand are some fun water bottles, travel water bottles, however you like them. This one says killing it because I needed some encouragement and drink my water. You're going to get dehydrated as you start to flush all the carbs out of your system because carbs hold on to water, and as you flush those out, all of that's going to be going with it until your body regulates. So you want to always be drinking water, 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 water. We say it all the time, no matter which way you are eating, water is the best thing that you can be drinking. So find a really cute water bottle, something fun. If you're a guy, grab whatever kind of cool water bottle, whatever ones you like. I have mine here, and fill it up with water before you leave the house. And when you go somewhere, make sure you have water with you because it will be an encouragement to you to drink your water in your awesome fun little water bottle. The last thing I would say when you're prepping for your keto way of eating is to find a community of people who will encourage you, who will support you, and who can help you. This is so important. I had this when I was first getting started. I'm still in a community like this, and it makes everything so much easier. When you're battling keto flu, there's someone there who can say, I've been there, you'll get through it. When you're looking for recipes and you're stuck and you're just not sure what to make, there's someone who can say, hey, I just did this, try it. When you're seeing that you've plateaued on your weight journey and you need someone to remind you that if you keep going, you will reach your goal, there are people there for that. So if you're also looking for a community, if you don't have an accountability partner, if you don't have a buddy that wants to do this with you, then definitely check out the links below. I have a Facebook community group. It is free. It is just for you to get connected. There are many ways for you to connect with me, and we'll be able to create this community of people who will encourage each other, support each other, hold each other accountable to drink that water, take your electrolytes, do all the things we're supposed to do, get those fats up, give great ideas about it, and really just be there for each other as we experience this. I hope that you guys liked this video and found it helpful. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified of all new content coming out. Thank you guys so much for watching the channel. You can also visit carlyvoinski.com for recipe ideas, blog posts, learn a little bit more about me, my life, and my lifestyle. And until next time,